Many people are craving stories right now with gentle plots and hopeful themes to contrast the recent dystopic trends in publishing, media, and real life dramas. So, what makes for positive science fiction and fantasy? And what are some favorite examples of the brighter side of speculative fiction? Welcome back to Morgan's Writing Tips and Writerly Musings with writing tips from the pros and, of course, my own writerly musings. I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood, and today I'm here with Positive Speculative Fiction, a Capclave 2022 panel. The panelists for the titular panel were as follows: Bill Lawhorn, Suzanne Palmer, Scott Edelman, and Jean Adams. So, why positive speculative fiction? Speculative fiction, your science fiction, your fantasy, even your horror are part of the escapism side of fantasy. Some people just have too much awful in their lives and just don't want to read about it. Some people are just looking for positivity boosts. Some people, it doesn't matter. Whatever your reason, we don't all just crave grim dark all the time. So, what does a story need in order to be called positive? Well, different people will be looking for different things, and not all things will be in all positive stories. Some readers are looking for comfort reads, while others need motivation and hope. Here are some of the many different ways you can create a story whose message is positive. You can show us that humanity has grown or moved forward, and not necessarily in a one step forward, two steps back kind of way. You can use whimsy or humor with no real danger. You can have people triumph over evil using competency, caring, and or community. You might just need catharsis, or for the current issue, shall we say, to not be in the story timeline. While you can put your characters through absolute hell, you should leave them with a happily ever after, or at least a happy for now. And a positive story needs to end with hope. It doesn't have to end on a happy note, but you need to be able to think that there is a chance for things to get better, or at least not get worse. So, how do you find the positivity in your own writing? In your own writing, it can be a struggle to find the positive threads to bring that hope into your story. Here are a few things that might help. Feedback loops. Write based on your hopes and not your fears. You can write as rebellion against the path you see us on. Give others hope and vitalize that new direction. You could just tell a good story and include something sustaining. You can write as a way to say that you will not go quietly into that dark night. You could rewrite actual losses that you've dealt with, writing the way that life should have turned out. You can pick the story ideas that you find bring you up instead of down, instead of wallowing. You can choose to write the stories about the heroes who are fighting the good fight. And you really need to remember that rage is a step up from despair and can be cathartic. When in doubt, pets and animals can make a story better. Just don't kill them. So, book recommendations. What authors are already doing this? Here are some suggestions from the panel. Blindsight by Peter Watts. While very grim, with a tragic ending, there is hope that it was all worth it. The Lady Astronaut series by Mary Robinette Kowal demonstrates competency, characters behaving like adults, and communicating. Uh, Works by Becky Chambers, Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher, otherwise known as Ursula Vernon, Song for a New Day by Sarah Pinsker, works by Nancy Kress, the short story Our Talons Can Crush Galaxies by Brooke Bolander, and The Tale of Genji by Lady Murasaki, a traditional 11th century novel. Neil Gaiman paraphrased G.K. Chesterton as saying, "Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us dragons can be beaten." What brings you hope? What stories of positivity have you enjoyed? Are you working on a positive story of your own? Let me know in the comments below and tune in again next week because I am positive I will be bringing you another episode with more writerly tips and writerly musings. Bye bye.